Johnson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Johnson sets the screen for Jackson. Udrih can't hit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Jackson passes to Johnson. Johnson double team. Here's Jackson. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 15 points for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Pass to Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Pachulia comes in for Andre Drummond, and it's Leonard in for Ilyasova. Here's the screen. The drive by Jackson. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off, and it's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Detroit making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Wallace kicks to Mirotic, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Inside, Leonard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. But they get it back. Mirotic has a wide open look. And it's Chicago scoring again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets it to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And Udrih gets it to go. Udrih has got 9 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know, if there's a stat that coaches really would be impressed by and proud of, it's assists, leading the league in assists. And this team is outstanding. Not only do they have excellent scores, but everybody is willing to make the extra pass and share the basketball.
Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for the Bulls.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here, aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Wallace. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Dinwiddie kicks to Leonard. No luck. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. The Pistons have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Udrih. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Checking out the game Beno Udrih is having. 9 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Morris is checked in for Detroit. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Johnson. Bulls moving the ball around. Wallace outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Livingston. Another one falls for Chicago.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
To the left wing. Here's Udrich. Wallace covering. Pulls up on the elbow. Works a big height bounce and goes in. Udrich has got 6 in the quarter.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Mirotic, the screen. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Udrich. Wallace kicks to Mirotic. Corner shot. Morris with the rebound.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Udrich kicks to Morris. No good on the 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
They double him with Wallace. Johnson, a wide open look. Looks a big height bounce and goes in. Johnson's got 6.
I liked his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Here's Wallace. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancer.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So the Bulls 5 right now. Wallace in at point guard. Chandler Parsons out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Williams. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Now here's Wallace. He's tightly guarded. Off the mark with the runner. Pistons trail by 19. Jackson kicks to Ilyasova. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Meeks with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Morris, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Meeks with it. Williams picks him up. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. Chicago leading by 14. Meeks with the steal. Jackson dishes to Meeks. He feeds it to Morris. A three-pointer, no good.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Back to Jackson. He dishes it to Morris. From downtown, Jackson misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Well, close to picking that one off.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Meeks with it. He kicks to Drummond. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Pau Gasol. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Boy, how many times are we going to see Pau Gasol come out and control a basketball game like he did tonight? This guy who for years has been a mastermind of the low post game. Points, rebounds, assists. You're going to get it all from Pau Gasol on the block, not to mention his veteran leadership.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
When you score like you did tonight, do you feel like you could go 1-on-5 and still get yours?
Well, it's important to have confidence in your game, but no one ever got anywhere playing 1-on-5. I was feeling it tonight, but tomorrow it'll probably be somebody else. It's just the nature of the game, you know?
Why do you think you had so much success finding your teammates tonight?
Oh, that's basketball 1-on-1. Play unselfish, feed the open man, make the extra pass, and good things will come. And I was able to do that tonight. Don't think there's any story in that.
Well, it's no secret that you're approaching free agency. Are you going to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to refer to my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, on that one. He's your man if you want to talk business stuff like that. All I can say is I'm focused on finishing this season, doing the best I can with this team. I'll think about all that other stuff when the season's over and me and my girl Yvette are sitting on the beach somewhere in Jamaica. And that's the truth.